What's up, guys? It is Rayshawn and Hujan. We are the Unscripted Real Artists, and in today's video, we are going to talk about the two legendary, iconic individuals, and they are none other than the biggity biggity black Usher and the biggity biggity black Beyonce. Okay?
In this here Black History Month, okay?
Period. We're gonna talk about this Super Bowl halftime show.
It was everything. It was everything. It was
Now,
everything.
when we talk about greatness, okay, and when we talk about R&B king, we ain't talking about the one that's locked up.
And they won't let him out.
We talk about the one and only Usher Raymond.
Cause let's be real. Ain't nobody doing the R&B dudes ain't doing it like how Usher did it. And
They
is still
not.
doing it.
They not.
Can we bring back Usher R&B? Because the vibes aren't it. I'm just saying.
But you wanna know what's crazy is that you, like, for me, I don't know if you listen to a lot of R&B, like male R&B or whatever, but there are some black men that's out there that's still doing R&B. It's whether or not the world wants to hear them and their sound, because there's so many people that's coming out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But that's the issue, is what I'm saying, because
Right.
when Usher was on and popping, it wasn't just Usher that was like out there.
It was like
that people knew
Tyrese.
of. You know, you had
Yeah.
you
had like Tyrese.
You had
Joe. You had
Montel,
Tyrese,
Is it
Joe.
Montel Jordan? Is it? No.
Who you think about?
What is it? Who am I thinking of? Anyway, you had, like you said, Joe. You had like Casey and JoJo. Jodeci, right? Jodeci's R&B, yeah.
Yeah, they're
I'm probably
R&B.
getting my genre.
What else would they be?
I'm
Ma'am, what?
Okay, golly, I don't remember off the top of my head.
You had like Gerald. You had
I'm a
like
teacher. Anyway,
you
you
had
had
like
Boys to Men,
112.
even though some people say that Slim's vocals are shaky. Like you had
Keith
Jagged
Sweat,
Edge, you had all these like
Gerald
groups
Levert.
and individuals that was just like out there.
Yeah.
Cisco had some good songs that were like R&B too. Drew Hill, you know,
Yeah.
like, they were all like out there like that, and they got song play. They got song play. They got radio play like all the time. You turn on one station, you'd have Boys to Men playing, another station 112, another station Cisco, another Drew Hill, all that everywhere. Like, and it's not as common as it was back then. That's why I'm like, where are all the R&B men? Because we lacking. We thirsty over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a lot of them trying to get out there, but that is because R&B is being heavily dominated by women right now. They not gonna really get no shine. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the 90s, John B, Babyface. You know what I'm saying? Usher, Gerald Levert. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you're not familiar with the singer, but Tank, heavy in our household.
Campbell.
Okay, Tevin Campbell, exactly. Like Genuine, like different artists like that.
Right.
You had like them stacked. You know what I'm saying? They were stacked in the playlist and on the radio. But now it's kind of like they kind of taking a backseat because there's so many women breaking into that R&B lane, but they putting it back on top because you have like Money Long, you have still got Toni Braxton out here singing the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is it's a lot of artists that I can't really think of. You have her, it's different artists out here that's really singing their butts off, but you have on rare occasions like the guys that come out with songs like what is his name, Lord Jesus, Giveon. He did a whole, like, he has like a tenor's voice, like really deep but soulful, you know what I'm saying? There's different male R&B singers out here that can really go in and have you feeling some kind of way, boo-hoo-hooing, snide boogering, talk about your ex or whatever. Not me, it ain't happening, but literally have you in your feelings how great the R&B song is, but they don't get enough shine and notoriety. It's just, okay, yeah, this artist is dope, next. Right. But that's because it's being heavily dominated by women right now. Women are getting their shine, and that's okay, because the men of R&B are okay with it, because at least it's not like and this is no shade, it's not like when, remember that one year that we heard Mary J. Blige on the radio, right? Singing her song. And then in the coming months, you heard Sam Smith sing her song on the radio. And then they stopped playing Mary's version and continued to play Sam Smith's version. It's literally like an Elvis effect. How he took from black people, right? It was like, oh yeah, that's my song. Sung it. And people accepted it for what it was. That's literally the same thing. And that's the pattern of how R&B is going. It's going more so toward like the white audience and less like the black audience. And that is, I hate to say that, but it's no shade, but I gotta keep it a stack. Because that's literally what it is. That's why I'm happy that we do have pillars within R&B like Usher. Okay? That's like, oh no, this whole halftime show is gonna be nothing but R&B. And that's what he gave. Everybody's like, why is he singing snippets of this and snippets of, because he's reminding you that one.
You remind me of a.
Hello? He's reminding you that one, this is what is my whole entire being as an artist, R&B. I'm not gonna give you a dance song. I can, but I can still make it R&B. All of me is R&B, and that's just what it's gonna be for the rest of my entire existence. Because it was moments where Usher was doing house music and all of this stuff, still was rocking out Usher.
Electronic, because Oh My God is like electronic a little bit.
Exactly.
He got electronic beats to it. So
all the songs he did with David Guetta and all of that, like, I was jamming out to all of it because it's Usher. Why not? And he still made it R&B. Had me in here
without you,
wiggling and
without
whatever.
You? The title alone is R&B.
Girl, don't get me started with that song because that is my jam.
Girl, that is my jiggy jam too. Oh.
But speaking of how dynamic Usher is and the way that times are changing, we got to get into Beyonce. My fave. Okay? That's
her fave.
That's
Let
my
her cook
girl.
right quick. Let her cook right quick.
Yes. So here we are in Act 2. Okay? And we going country. Now, if Future remembers.
By the way, Raye predicted this, okay? Y'all don't know. she predicted that it was gonna be country.
I did.
She was like, "Oh, Houston, if we get an act 2, which we probably gonna get an act 2, it's gonna be country. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my spirit. It's gonna be country."
I literally said, I feel it in my bones, and that's giving me freaking chills, bro. But
she literally said that. Holla at Miss Cleo over there. Call me now for a free return.
But nah, y'all, like, in all seriousness though, like, what she's doing, people need to pay close attention to. She's literally shifting history with every album that she does. You know what I'm saying? She bringing it back to black people. That's literally what we got to do. Hello. That's something that I can appreciate that she's doing, because now she's gonna bring more attention to other black country artists. Because from what I know, it's only like, from what I saw, it was only like 4 artists from what I saw that were in or on the charts or within music of the country genre. And I was like, why isn't it more black people? But we know why. We know why. Hello? But that was something that I was like, I can't help but appreciate what she's doing and the way that she's moving about the musical world. You can't hate. You gotta appreciate, okay?
How you hating from outside of the club when you can't even get in?
You can't even get in. Hello?
I'm just saying.
For real. But she
also
dropped 2 songs. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, but also, your girl's an artist. Mm-hmm. She's a real artist. Artists don't restrict themselves to any one medium and genre. Why?
Fact.
Even if they have a primary art form that they stick to, they still experiment. They still dabble in a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's true.
Broaden your horizons, y'all.
It's true. And I'm just happy that she's actually exploring that avenue. Because it's not the first time that she's sung a country song. You know what I'm saying? Daddy Lessons. She sung it on the CMA Awards. People were trying to knock her head loose. Oh, they finna be mad when she started collecting those CMA Awards.
Folks was shook. Folks was big mad.
Oh, they was so mad with her.
Brought her out on stage, bro.
They was so mad with her. The Dixie Chicks was loving it.
They was here for it because they here for being controversial. That's the thing.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Because that's why they had gotten essentially the 2000s version of canceled because of their stance on the Iraq War. So yeah. Hey man, speak your truth, I guess. Yeah.
And me personally, I love the Dixie Chicks. Love those girls. Because they be singing down. They do be singing down. Okay?
Yeah, I ain't gonna speak on them because I ain't much a fan of country music for real. So I can't say nothing on the topic.
So, yeah, Houston's not a huge fan of country music, but I very much like and enjoy country music. If it's sung the right way. Like, it's all about the vocals for me. Now, that doggone Reba McEntire and that Carrie Underwood. Let me tell you something. Reba and that Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. If freaking Beyonce does a cover of Jolene, that's not going to be Dolly's song anymore. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's not going to be her song.
Can you imagine though?
If they do a collab on that song. If she... Girl.
So many people are going to lose it.
I'm going to be like... who gonna be in this music video playing Jolene? Because I just want to be outside, peeking through the window, and I'm gonna just have my mouth open. I'm gonna just have my mouth open, and I'm gonna just be like, the whole time, yes.
just
I'll be like, Jolene, girl, give it up. Jolene, girl, give it up. But I do like that. One, Beyonce's appearance is giving country with the bleached blonde hair. One, she has some of the white girls. She has some of the white girls returning back to their roots. Because I saw one girl's TikTok. If I find it again, I'm putting it on this video as I'm talking. This girl redid basically Beyonce's whole look that she had at the Super Bowl. And you saw how big her hair was and nice and... Yes. The white girl did it. The white girl did it. And I said, that's what you need to stick to. That's what you need to stick to. But if white women fully embraced their hair and not tried to culture appropriate, they would slay every time. For real. They wouldn't have a bad look. They had one of the most iconic looks back in the day. They call it the Farrah Fawcett. You know who Farrah Fawcett is.
Yeah, the Farrah Fawcett. That's what it was in my mind.
It was between Dolly Parton and Farrah Fawcett. Gray hair. Why would you want to get away from that? Because if I had that kind of hair, oh baby, flying in the wind. Flying in the wind.
Right, just doing the
yes.
Doing the herbal essence.
Yes. Yes. Every day would feel like I'm on the cover of Vogue magazine.
I would be doing a hair flip just.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm like, I'm happy that she did and she is doing this album and she is giving the looks, because those white girls is going to literally be like, oh, Beyonce is bleach blonde now. She's one of us. She's not. Let's clear that up. She's what? Black. But
and she is the blueprint because
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you this, because I saw the picture of Beyonce in the stands at the Super Bowl, and for a minute I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, hold on, wait a second, who this?
Just say she looks like a certain I was celebrity. Like, just say
there's a certain other celebrity
like a certain celebrity
right now, and I was like, it took me aback. I had to take a second because I was like, huh? Because I saw it on somebody else's Twitter, and they're like, this is Beyonce, and I'm like, Beyonce. Right. And I looked a little bit closer. I'm like, that is Beyonce. Why does it look like Beyonce got a doppelganger somewhere out?
No, facts.
Same face syndrome over here. Somebody's trying to be B. And
but you can't be something that you're not.
Y'all can figure it out for yourselves, because if you have the powers of if the powers of observation do not elude you, you'll be able to see what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The resemblance is uncanny.
Yeah. But yeah, you can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in. But anyway,
they say imitation is the highest form of flattery, but
hello, and I'm pretty sure Beyonce is flattered highly. Okay,
is one thing trying to imitate, and another thing trying to body snatch people.
Hello. All right, but keep playing around. You gonna get sent to the shadow round. But anyway,
it's time to do. I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, here she goes. But
you said sit in the shadow realm. That's a perfect excuse to use that reference. Hello.
Why can't two legendary, iconic individuals coexist in the same space and just be great together? You don't have to compare Usher to Beyonce or Beyonce to Usher. They are literally peers. They are equals. Okay? They've been doing this for a very long time.
They both have their own lanes that they've created for themselves.
They both been doing this for a very long time.
I didn't see this discourse. Who was comparing Usher and Beyonce?
But they were like, oh, that's what they were saying on Twitter, bro. And that's why I was just like, but they've been doing that for years. Oh, basically, like, oh, Usher is better, because they always compare people. Usher's better than Beyonce. Beyonce's better than Usher. They're both equally well-rounded entertainers.
Y'all see this confusion on my face, right?
She's seriously confused.
Usher is Usher. Beyonce is
Beyonce. Exactly.
There's certain situations I'm gonna listen to Beyonce over Usher because that's just the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain situations where I'm gonna listen to Usher over Beyonce because that's just the vibe.
Yeah.
They can coexist. This isn't a situation where it's like they can't coexist.
Or like the way my playlist be set up, they both on the same playlist.
Right.
It's just all
because
depends.
There's certain songs that just go together. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, y'all.
But you can't compare the two because you can't compare the two because there's nothing to compare. To be honest,
right.
Not trying
They're
to quote
great
song.
in their own right.
Exactly. There's nothing to compare at all between the two of them. Like, they even try to pin Chris Brown next to Usher talking about, oh, is this song, I forgot what latest song Chris Brown has out compared to one of Usher's old songs. And I'm just like, I'm choosing Usher every time. But and it's no shade to Chris Brown.
Usher is the blueprint for Chris Brown. What do you...
Hello. That's what I'm saying.
Like, y'all don't... Are folks looking at the same thing that we looking at?
But you know how people are. They feel like once you get up there in age around Beyonce and freaking Usher are in their 40s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like people in their 30s and 40s is old, like cottage cheese or something. I almost cussed, y'all. But they always feel like people old, and that's not even
old
the case.
Heck, old as dirt. You're just breathing out dust, like.
Exactly. Like, every time they breathe in, breathe out, dust particles fall out of their mouth. Like, that's what you expect them to be? You know what I'm saying? And that's not even the case.
It's like, it gets into something that I saw. Is a dude on Instagram. I think he's from New York, because he has a fucking New York accent, okay? You can hear when he talks. But he was talking about how good music back in the day was done by 40-year-olds. Tina Turner was in her 40s when she sang What's Love Got to Do With It.
Yeah.
Why is it such a problem for people to be older and singing making these songs, making these music? It doesn't have... the guy was right. I agree with him. I don't remember his name, but I agree with him. If I find his name, I'll probably put it somewhere. But he has a valid point. You had these older people singing these love songs, and it hits you to the core because they've experienced it. Yeah. You got like he said, you got 12-year-olds singing about love, and it's like, y'all ain't even lived yet. What? The most y'all can sing about is puppy love. Like,
how has Keisha Cole impacted your life? And that's the thing.
Because that's another point, because I seen this video of a auditorium of like 8th graders singing love at the tip top of their voice. And it's just like, y'all wasn't even around y'all wasn't even a thought when this song came out. But it's the impact. It's the impact. When a song is good, a song is good, and it just okay. Yeah. Them babies was singing to the top. Love.
It's
just doing all of this.
You want to know what's crazy is there's been multiple videos of young kids singing in auditoriums and anywhere in cars and stuff, singing Love by Keisha Cole. And that's the thing that's crazy to me, because you know what kind of like, let's be real. Keisha Cole may not be the most popular person or whatever when it comes to celebrity status or whatever, but she's an icon in her own right in that R&B lane. Because if you have a song that kids of this generation are belting from the rooftops, you won.
You won.
You won. If that was your goal, to have the whole world singing your song, I'm pretty sure people in France know that song.
At this point, yeah, because it's gone viral on TikTok, I believe. Hasn't it? Because of all these videos that are coming out.
Yeah, it's gone viral.
Everybody and their mama singing the song.
Everybody.
And it's little kids that, again, like I said, was not even a thought when the song came out.
At all. But that shows
memory.
But that shows the freaking impact that you have, like, musically. Like, just like with Usher and Beyonce. Musically, Beyonce and Usher both had people singing freaking runs and all this stuff over the whole summer. It was driving me nuts. Because it was all up and down. Remember when I was telling you they were doing the Superstar run from Usher's song?
Then recently, because of JJK, Daddy's Home.
Oh my gosh.
Just over and over again. God.
It's up and down. It won't leave me. It's just up and down. It's up and down the timeline. You see one, you're going to see them all because of the algorithm. Please help us. Please. But honestly, I just feel like that's what happens when you have one, great artist, two, a dynamic song, and
timeless song,
hello, a bop, if you will,
eternally a bop. Because
when you have those iconic songs that'll never leave nobody's head. Like, those are literally, like, what I like to believe are, like, time capsules. You know, or what you would stamp as, like, a period piece. You knew what time, what place. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff.
You know what era you was in when you first heard the song. When the song first came out. Because when it came out, for me, that was middle school.
We was in middle school.
Dances was lit.
Let me tell y'all something.
Everybody was hauling booty to the dance.
You want to know what's crazy? At the time when that came out on 106 in Park, I know I talk about 106 in Park all the time, usually, I'm sorry. But on 106 in Park, they had just released the video. And I memorized the whole dance. Whole thing. And then we had it wasn't necessarily a school dance or anything like that, but I remember dancing, and me and a couple of girls did the dance from the music video. We were just like goofballing, but we were sitting down doing like the little dance moves. Cause when Ludacris comes in and he's like, take that, now rewind it back. You know what I'm saying? We just like, hey. Right? And then Lil Jon comes in and he starts saying, do the muscle. And that's when you rock back and forth, right? And then you do the thunderclap, hey, thunderclap. You know, all of that. Literally remembered the whole thing. Literally from beginning to end. Insane. Iconic. Okay? Iconic. Love Usher down. Okay? Because first of all, my mom got me into Usher from My Way because she loved the video. Right?
Girl, you and me
when
both.
He stepped in his shoes. When he stepped in his shoes and out his shoes, that's literally my mom's favorite part of the freaking video. When he takes his shoes off or whatever, that little move, I don't know what it did to my mom. My mom was like, oh. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know if you're just like oohing eyeing because it's Usher, but I feel you.
And the crazy part is like that album is literally the first Usher album I ever heard of, because
really,
yeah, he still has the CD. That was like I sound so old saying that, but he still got the CD. Okay, he still got the CD.
He ain't never getting rid of it. Period.
Hello, because that is an antique at this point.
Hello, at this point.
Can you imagine how much that would be worth right now? Like an OG My Way CD? Girl. Anyway.
I might have to Google that. I'm fumbling on my words. Lord, Usher? Impact.
That was because my brother used to play it in the car and stuff. So it's like, you know, or even just like on a CD player or whatever. So that's how I heard the songs on the radio. I'm gonna tell you this. Even as a little kid, what's the song? Oh God.
Nice and Slow.
Nice and Slow. Yes. Even as a little kid, Nice and Slow felt dirty to listen to.
Nice and Slow was a vibe. I had no idea what he was saying about
in the song, but listening to it made me feel dirty.
Nice and Slow was a vibe. It's because your mind was instantly thinking, oh, he's a raging horny teenager.
But like I wasn't thinking about that, but just listening to it because it's so sensual. Like for whatever reason, the vibration.
Because it's the intro. He's like, now tell me what you want to do with me. Then he's like, because it's sensual, because it's like the beat. You hear the ding, 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 and you're just like, wait.
It's slow, you know.
What's happening here?
Right.
And then you hear the, now baby, tell me what you want to do with me. Wait, where are we going? Where are we going? First of all, you told me it's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm on my drop top, cruising the street. Where are you going?
Where are you
You're
cruising
trying to
to,
come
Usher?
and roll
Where are you
over.
cruising to?
Hello? Talk about you got a real pretty... Hold on, sir. Slow your roll. But nah, I can understand why you took it that way, because even like when you listen to the song, it's very like he sings, and that's another thing too, Usher.
It's the soul of the singing. It's a soulful singing,
but it's very sensual,
right? But what I'm saying is, like, when a person is singing and they're a good singer, you can feel it regardless of what language they're speaking or whatever. If you understand the lyrics, if you can break down the lyrics or not, because that's a whole thing with, like, even like with K-pop or whatever. You know, there are certain singers that you don't know what the heck they saying. Okay, because they speak a whole nother language. You speak English, they out here singing in Korean and Chinese and Japanese, whatever language they're singing in, Spanish even, and you just like, oh, I feel the vibes, you know. And that's the thing with Usher. He's just a soulful singer. He's singing with all of him. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so you feel it, even though you're not understanding what he's singing about. You still feel the vibes.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, as a little kid, I didn't know what the lyrics were. I didn't know what he was singing about either. The lyrics went over my head. But I felt dirty listening to the song. I was like, I shouldn't be listening to this. Hold on.
Because the song itself is very... The song itself is very sexy.
It is.
Because that's what it's really
sexy.
giving. I'm not a little boy. It's giving I'm not a little boy anymore. I'm a grown man. And this is my introduction. Boom. Because My Way was very, like, teenage-ish. You know what I'm saying? Because you're talking about a girl and whatever. I'm gonna satisfy her needs and she gonna keep on running back to me. Just keep on seeing me do it my way. Right? I'm paraphrasing. I know I messed up the lyrics. Not too much. But basically, we know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your girl keep coming to me because I got something that she want. But when Nice and Slow, he's literally like, I'm finna take this girl down tonight. In Bernie Mac's voice.
And we don't mean down a flight of stairs, okay?
Oh, they know. Whoever watching this channel, y'all know. Y'all grown. Anyways. But that's literally...
I'm sorry. I had to make the joke.
but that literally is like, you know, the song that literally made people look at him like, okay, this a grown man. Mm-hmm. Nice and Slow. Oh, alright, cool.
Girl.
We got you pimping. We know what you delivering.
Ooh.
And it ain't done.
What I gotta mention about the halftime performance, those transitions were smooth, bro.
Oh my god.
Smooth.
Like butter, bro.
What was it? It was Let It Burn into something else, I think. What was it?
All I know is that when Lil Jon did his turn down for what intro, the white people anthem, it then transitions into Yeah. When I tell you every song choice that he had and it transitioned into, like, even with Alicia Keys singing Falling, I'm not gonna make any comments about my girl because that was very iconic. When I do think about it, it was an iconic moment. Everybody cracks and has bumps in the road and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It probably was mad cold out there, super windy, whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta give her props because it takes courage to be singing in front of all them people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you try not to be in your mind like, oh shoot, I hope I don't forget the lyrics, because you know sometimes people be forgetting their own lyrics.
I hope I don't fall.
Hello? I don't want to fall. I don't want to crack my skull open and then be bleeding on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she did her big one. But even with her singing Falling and then transitioning into My Boo, that was executed very well. Mm-hmm. So it was like weaving in and out of the different songs. I'm like, I don't know how he put this thing together, but he did it. He did it. Mom said, she wished he would have had a bigger segment. She was like, nah, they need to extend that a little bit because I needed him to sing this and that. I'm like, it's a halftime show, not a concert. That's why we got to dig it.
Right. But also, the focus at the end of the day is who? Usher.
Period. But it was a great halftime show, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all can catch it on YouTube. I'm not gonna make any comments about what YouTube did, but
it wasn't YouTube, but wherever it was, whoever was airing the clips or whatever. But
yeah. But they have the video of the full performance. If you missed it, you can catch it somewhere on YouTube. And you guys can let us know your thoughts about the iconic moments from Beyonce's commercial advertisement to the greatness that is Usher and Beyonce. Leave those comments down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna see y'all in another one. Peace.